Hello and welcome back to Pick and Plays Hearts of Iron 4 with the Kaiserredux mod. We are back. I'm going to keep it going. I have a plan, though it's going to take a little bit of time to actually get about it. I think I'm going to cancel one of these Alpine divisions for a reason that'll be shown eventually. And past that, we'll just hold defensive lines over here. We can try a push probably on Trentino, if I'm going to be honest. Trentino does seem like it would be the perfect area for us to attack, though I'm thinking that we should more or less just hold a defensive there for right now. Because I'm thinking, you know what? Why not just use the fact that they're in this chokehold to our advantage? We have the air superiority. We have combat superiority. We could just first off we'll have to invent paratroopers and land them behind. Land them behind, go from like here, and Salzburg, because they probably have their entire army right here. If we can cut them off at Salzburg, our troops would actually have some defense if they land in Salzburg, and past that, it would just be good, just be useful. Now, I don't really have a lot of army experience in order to use, so maybe it would be worth it to mill out some army experience. I'm thinking that maybe just surrounding Trento, not Trentino, Trento. Just surrounding Trento and going for that would be the easiest place because it's pretty well surrounded at this point. Looking over here, good. Looking at my construction, it's pretty much all military factories all the time at this point. I have gone up to total mobilization. I think that's useful, especially if I take this and go for it. Also, I've made a new type of infantry division. It is the, let's see, it's still called the Federal. This is the infantry, the fortress infantry. They have anti-tank guns to give it a little bit more heavy attack for when the tanks start rolling in. But past that, we seem to be pretty good. 1939 tax. Portuguese Empire has actually declared war in Africa. They're going for more colonial wars. Unfortunate, but I really can't stop them. Some field hospitals, why not? We can keep doing some things in here, some machines. Sure. You guys are all just looking around in Austria. We won't need too much else after you. Okay, so we have those ships well and done. In that case, we could look to, say, some of the ships in this fleet. Maybe the Normans, the Norman class. Maybe start upgrading them. I could say upgrade, and then to what? Show outdated. Batonia class, Mexico's declared war on Costa Rica, by the way. Well, they're still at war with Central America, so attacking Costa Rica, especially since Costa Rica is protected by the German Empire, will be rather bad for you. It's a very bad plan, in my opinion. But that's just my opinion. Back to what I was doing. I was going to take some of these. Maybe start with the Britannia class. It's a pretty good capital ship here. Well, maybe I should do it on this Norman class, considering it actually has some use elsewhere. Historical figures, Normandy class, doesn't seem to work. But yes, keep that. Boom. Let's go. Radar, fire control. Do I have a better gun? No. Past that, I think you're fine. You're not really the best anyway. Put that as Mark II. I don't care what it looks like. Save. Done. Boom. Then you can go ahead and upgrade to the Normandy class Mark II. And that will be put in here eventually, because it needs to go back to one of my own bases to do it. Oh, here, free dockyards. Yeah, it'll resolve itself soon enough. German Empire, blah, 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 blah. Just keep it going, clarifying the economy. So let's see, it'll take 110 days to get paratrooper development. And in that time, we'll work with what we got. Launched an attack on Trentino, followed up with a cavalry attack, followed up with all infantry in the region who can support. And then you are more defensive, so do that. You, boom, and boom. And now what we're looking at, less than a day combat. I'll take whatever you're giving me. Try to break them at Trento, and then we can take all of Trentino for ourselves. Going up any higher, We can try it, especially up here. Though I feel like the frames will be dropping. Indian Empire has declared war on the Bharatayans. Okay. Again, I can't really do anything, and also with our political power change, we can do basically nothing but watch here. We're already getting that. We can get special forces cap. No cap. Let's just get some improved computing machines, modern equipment. We might as well go for some, I don't know, army, communal army, for war support. Well, that would just put us over the edge. That's fine. Down here, the Battle of Trento is still going well for us. With our overwhelming combined forces, it is pretty good for us, though our tanks are pretty well nullified. You guys, you really need to figure out you can't actually move there. Someone tell the AI. Somebody come get her. We're having pizza dinner. More of that, because I do be out here making some transport planes for our attack plan. The taking of Trento is very good for us. It'll force them to try and attack us. But if we can force them to try and attack us, that's basically all we need to do. Other than that, I am building up my tank corps. I'm building up my light tanks. They're not doing too well. Fighters are doing fine. Yeah, everything's fine. The Pierre Petri. What do I use this political power for? I don't know. What is this? Armed incidents in non-seek. Game manpower. Don't provoke or straight up into war. Well, we'll publicly denounce them. We don't really want a war just yet because our lines are not set for that. Meanwhile, Georgia under Dugashvili over here, doing great, doing fine. Over here, I just want to destroy you, so it's okay. Let's see, how long will that take? It'll take 82 days at this point. Just start penetrating 82. Oil must flow. You're at war with Mexico, so at the very least you're doing something. Combined syndicates, they're going to win their war down here. Commune, you've been cut off in 2 places. It's definitely not going to help, but at least you're not losing outright. Ooh, Commune of Gabon. Why you gotta be losing to the Congo? Portugal, go attack Congo or something. Do something. Help out my little boy. He's losing on 2 fronts. And I cannot help him from here. Trade, I do not need nearly as much of this right now. Take it back from Romania. Do not help the Romanians in their wars, whatever wars they're fighting. We're now getting very far ahead on infantry equipment, so I can go ahead and just do that real quick. Need tungsten. Yeah, Portugal, go help. I'll buy your tungsten if you go help. Meanwhile, German Empire, blah 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 blah. Blueprint stealing, portable radios, anti-partisan. Just finish up that for cryptology. Cryptology will be very useful in this war if I can break their whatever you call it, their ciphers right at the point where we are ready to invade. Meanwhile, what else? Russia. You under Vladimir. I remember the days where I was playing that. At the very least, the alliance lives on inside the Xinjiang clique. They're at war with Mongolia, and you're at war with Xinjiang, but you can't get there so long as Mongolia exists. You'll probably at some point attack somewhere. Not entirely sure where. Ooh, deal with the devil. Interesting. Not exactly good from my perspective. CNTFAI. I might as well use my political points to just send that to you so I can get some more army experience. Although, come to think of it, sending it to you would be better. Not really using my command power for anything else right now. CNTFAI could recall it, but we can just keep that up for now. With them on our side, it'll definitely help. I do like Maurice Thoreau's outfit. That's nice, that's nice. Our war against Germany is definitely being pushed back by this whole war over here. And our tank divisions are great. So looking at everything else, you're making 1 a week for artillery, light tanks. You need to be building up because I'm going to need a lot of medium tanks very soon, very soon. But in total, we seem to be doing the Lord's work. You, Philip Lyonnaise and Lyon. Anything that is not coastal, because I can still, you know, I can still potentially use a coastal province for something down the line. Anything else from 1939? I guess there's like air power, battlefield support, and operational integrity. Sure, operational integrity, sure.
Attention.
Ah, good. Some good effing food. Honestly, even though we're fighting over here, it might just be better to send you to the main line at this point. I have a lot of troops on this line. Probably be nice to work you guys out. Work you out. Only the ones who need it. 93 days until we can break them. Peace conference is over. That was mix. Ooh, Lithuania. You have gone nationalist, which does cut the German Empire away from its other supporters, although that will mean that you are going to be invaded. Indeed, undied and died. Now, between all of those, their lines here are going to be weakened.
Attention.
Does that mean it's the time to attack? Probably not. Now, could we make it the time to attack? By, say, moving our troops into position here, into striking distance. They'll still have a very large force over here. It's going to be not to be disturbed, but they are going to have a very large force. Maybe you stop with that. Get your lines again. You have too many men. Well, send one over there. Carlos Spain has ended. There's the end of the war. You go away. Just go to nothing. I don't want... Just be a part of nothing. Join nothing. Please. Please, mister. I guess you could maybe join the line, because I just want you on the border there. Although, if we do invade... If we do take this time to invade Germany, they still have a lot of troops on their border, but we might be able to outrun fortified Albania's attack somewhere. Charleroi. I guess that's still the area of attack. I don't know, man. I don't know. They have a lot of troops on their borders. I got a lot of troops on my border. German Empire plans maneuvers in Alsace-Lorraine. Announce our maneuvers in Franche-Comté. Indeed. We could demand it. We could demand it. But are we ready for it? We have about 5 units per every step. They have about the same. It would just be a brawling match out here. At the very least, that would keep them busy. But then, you know, what do we do? What do we do with our time? It would, we definitely need to wait until after we're done with Austria. Once we're done with Austria, we can move on. Eradicate nationalism of the Fourth Internationale. Maybe after Germany falls, brother. Maybe just after that falls. You. And how we doing for 27 days until we can have that? I might just be able to switch some of my divisions directly into being the paratroopers. That'd be good. Over here, we got a lot of in-reserve submarines. We can help them. Mexico. You're not having a good day. You're being invaded by Flanders. Come on, syndicates are having a fun time. Southern of Romania, they have ended their hostilities. Serbia has won. You, boom, boom, boom. Armor, it's going to be a while until we do any of that. Though you're only 0.004? Sure. I don't even know what you do. I think you're the... I think that's the amphibious ones. The amphibious tanks. They look very silly. Yeah, oh my god, they have so few troops on their border. But I gotta wait for it. Now you... How about we go in here? And let's get all of our transport planes that we have together. Maneuvers in Franche-Comté. Shelling of Laval or shelling of Breton. Which one happens? 50% chance of one, 50% chance of the other? What happens? Huh? I mean, we're starting to get much better here. Socialists take over in Bulgaria. Comrades, now is the time. The time is now. I could do some things with some of this. I could throw some of that in there, some of that in there, some of that in there. Hangar space, and some hangar space. Boom. Improved carriers. Historical figures. Karl Marx. Sure. Historical figures. Update. Make one. The Karl Marx class. I usually like making it a bit better. But, you know, it is what it is. Karl Marx carrier. Boom. There you go. And I don't have enough chromium, which can be gotten from Cuba, but they're against us. I guess just more from Union of South Africa, but they're going to be against us as soon as that war is started. 14 days left on those paratroopers. I mean, looks like you're going to fall, so that's going to be rather irrelevant. Though a lot of the troops are leaving, and I think they're going over to Mexico mostly. I'm not sure. Not sure. Shelling of Breton. Coming from Red Bull episode in the German border during the command military exercise in Bill 4. A tank platoon misguided the faulty map directions, accidentally crossed the border, and confused Hamlet and fire exercise in the Alsatian town of Breton. Outrage. Raid the troops. Raid the troops. I would say we're more or less ready, though. That does go against my very earlier statement. German Empire offers a ceasefire. We declare war. Their troops are weak along the border, but it's not to the point where I could really break through immediately. They still have a lot. Except for the proposal for now, I want to break Austria first. If we do that, it's a wrap for y'all. The German Empire would be extremely weak from their southern border. It's all worth it for the long run, I swear. Just keep it going. Albania has been defeated by Serbia. And looks like it's been split up, made into a puppet. Normal behavior. Paratrooper development, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Boom, done. Now then with them, let's look at these paratrooper divisions. Okay, not bad, not bad. How many can I have? 3. Well, what if we go back to our... Yeah, this division and this division. No, this and this. Let's say you guys can be paratroopers. Have fun with that. Then you can be given... I'm gonna say Mishik. Can I give you anything? No. Condom? Anything else? Need anything? Paratroopers, come on down here. Paratroop order from here. I want one of you to attack there. And I want one of you to go there. But I also need one of you to go there. Now, how long would it take to build some of these? It'll take a while. Definitely put that on high. German Empire is taking some things. What if we just made other divisions into it? Like you're down here. These divisions here, can I make them into paratroopers? I can. And I can give them up to that army. This army down here. Join up into all the attacks. One to Salzburg, one to there, one to there. Although I could also say... one to here. And one to here. Come on. Get involved. Go away. Come back. Join in. No? Nothing? You still need to figure out that you are indeed paratroopers. There you go. So with that, we would have our ability. Now then, for a paratrooper strike, we need both you, who... Anyone else? There's 2 more, so make that 10. And let's do... You guys need to get air superiority here, and then we need air superiority here, and we have that. We have air superiority here. We got it. And now we just need these guys to come in. The fact that they are very weak doesn't really matter to me. They exist to just wait it out, basically. You take that. You take this. Wait for it. Wait for it. You got the commandos trait, so you're out of supply. It'll be a little bit easier on you. Everybody get together. Are you prepared to go? Yes. Inferior enemy on this province, this province, this province, and up to Salzburg. Doing the Lord's work, really. Now then, you, whatever you can do. You already got that, so maybe some Corsair support. And let's come in here and change that up. You for fighter 2s, boom. We got some free spots. Okay, free spots. I can get some more fighter and some more close air support and some more attack bombers. Those are all very useful. But you guys get as much as you can. We're launching soon. Get full support, and come to think of it, let's pull back from CNTFAI. We call our attaché. We call the attaché from you, because I want to have as much of that as possible. You, get ready, get ready, get ready. Now then, because everything else is unnecessary, you attack there, you attack there. It's hard to see what we're even running into. Attack along the whole line. You attack there. And you are already in probing attack. Good, good. Put it down a bit. You, they're all stopped. And now launch. Only have 10 planes in total. One's landed. You put up a defense. Fall of New Orleans, you're landed. 3, come on, 3. 3's landed, they've taken Salzburg. 4's landed, we're in. Take Innsbruck. You, this line, this line, this line. Salzburg is our defensive line. 4, oh, you're actually in a defense, okay. You, perhaps you should go down to Klagenfurt. Because really, now it's all just about slowly working them down. Then, over here, you, air supply, them, thank you. And if you don't mind me saying, anything else you got? 3 more. Yeah. Keep reinforcing them. You, just hold the defensive. Could probably go this way. You, if we take the Klagenfurt, we get Salzburg and Klagenfurt. Then you're on continual attacks. Wish I had some more troops here, but we are slowly working them down, and these troops need to dig into defensive positions. We can take the Klagenfurt, you at the very least help us out a little bit. There is the Hungarian army, I'm assuming. Unite the nation. I'm sure there's somebody behind these lines. You keep going. You go on just absurd attacks. Keep the attacks up. You are, for some reason, fighting in this position. We don't have enough troops just in the area to take Innsbruck right away. Though I definitely would like it. Klagenfurt, okay. The fact that they hold Klagenfurt is definitely not good for us. But you're holding. If you're holding, you're holding. Meltai Science for some help. Damocles Project for nukes. Sense of dedication, perhaps. Innsbruck will definitely help this position, just because then they won't have any form of supply to call back from. You, if you push the issue, it helps. You, oh no, they're taking Salzburg. Fall back. If they're taking Salzburg, that's not good for us, because that's our point of defense. So you hold the troops together. Try to take Innsbruck. You just keep up those attacks to keep them pinned down. Their low supply is definitely hurting them. Then again, I'm sure ours is too. You hold that line. You up to Innsbruck. You get rid of most of these lines, please. This is the line we care about. Especially if Salzburg has already been taken. You, with Innsbruck being
Allez,
taken.
on se bouge.
You know, let them come to us. It's fine.
Écoutez.
Maybe you do need to hold this line. I'm not entirely sure yet.
Aux ordres.
Cipher is fully decrypted. Good, 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 good. Good timing. Reveal the intel. Boom. Cipher bonus. We got it. You. Anything you got? Fighters. No, not really anything else. But that'll do. You just keep up the suicidal charges at the enemy. Because even if they fall, they're being sapped of their strength. Then you. Sure, spend some there. You. Got 3 military factories, 5 in total. Well, what do we need? We need more. How about 2 more of those? And I need a lot more of these. Just a full number of those, full number of these. You, we need more tungsten. Tungsten do be a problem, though. You.
Écoutez.
How are you taking so long to move one province over? You were taking forever to do that, and because we have Innsbruck now, we don't need Salzburg. But we are holding them in. If we can just wrap up the entire army.
Gardez
In
vos
fact,
rangs.
if I used my actual attacking units, it'd be a little bit easier on us. But at this point, so long as we just hold the line, we should be fine. From Innsbruck over, they will lose all fighting ability. You are attack from low supply. Good, good, good. Now, the heavy attack is a little bit unnecessary. Serbia has joined the Moscow Accord. I see, so that's the new force in the world, huh? And what Belgrade Pact now is all about the Moscow Accord. I guess there's also the Roman Alliance. If we can break through these lines, it'll certainly help us, although we're starting to run into some problems there. But these troops definitely need to hold their line and hold the entirety of it, which seems to be just fine for them. But come on, let's wrap up the entire army for the end of this episode. You, what are they at now? 30%? They shouldn't have any, I guess they have Vorarlberg that they hold on to. They have Southern Tyrol that they hold on to, but that's not nearly enough. And we're about to break through them right here. We're about to get to our side. This around has worked, and you have all your troops back, but you're not going to have a force over here. You're not going to have a force to your south, although you're starting to. Don't mind me. Russia, if you don't mind attacking the Germans real quick, I'd appreciate it. We're just trying to take over the Danube area wounds. Follow Mexico City. Who's it to, though? It is to an invasion from Flanders. CSA is winning out pretty handily. You know what, the Argentines, I did not think they could do it, but they did. But they did. Now, who could we, I guess we could, let's go and break the Russians, because that's going to be a problem later on in the line if we don't. Now then, you have very clearly broken through them. So then the new plan here is one half your force should go that way, one half your force should go this way, and wrap them up. The other half needs to start taking over all of Austria. There you go. Have fun. You're on this side. What other troops do we have here? We have 11 troops from them. No. This is all the paratrooper corps. Right. We need to put you here and start you attacking this way. They ain't got much to handle there. And you... Oh, it'll be a glorious day when we finally break you. You just push them back. I guess you can help out too. Come on. Overrun. Oof. Let's see our combat there. That was 27,000, 27,000. Those are probably 2 separate combats. It's probably this one that broke them. But they're falling back. They ain't got much to fall back to. And now we have broken their lines wholly and completely. Overrun. Oof. Their last holdout is Bozen. And you take on to Klagenfurt, take on to Salzburg. We're done, boys. We're done here. Now then, that proposes a very good question of I should have my mobile armies on this side of the world and not the other,
Attention.
because the defense over there is not really going to hold. You attack that way, you attack that way.
Gardez vos rangs.
You're doing great, doing fine, doing great. The last of the Austrian army. How much have you lost at this point? 1.7 million. Billion.
Gardez vos rangs.
You into Salzburg. They're starting to put up a defense. They put out some new troops. It's not enough. I have destroyed your army. Have a good day. They still have 32 divisions, so it's not that much, but we're through the Alps. We're through the Alps, and it's all over. It's all over.
Gardez vos rangs.
But they are holding. They're holding in Posen. You...
Écoutez.
I'm gonna really should put the majority on this, and you've attacked the syndicates. Okay. You attack there, but do take Bozen first. The rest of you just push on. We're basically done here.
Vos ordres.
Attack, attack, attack. Take the Plzeň. Take the Prague.
Arrêt.
Take the Reichenberg. Take the Vienna. Take the Budapest. Take everything. The Danubian Federation will be no more. Now I really just want to know whether I should make a single grand union or split them up.
Pas de pitié.
Personally, I'd be okay with either. But I'm going to end this episode here. We will end that war and start the next. After Sense of Dedication, we'll go straight into Demand Alsace-Lorraine. With that, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye.